Welcome to Stoic mentalism. Have you ever sensed that someone doesn't like you, yet you can't figure out why? It's confusing and can be deeply hurtful. In today's video, we'll explore this from a Stoic perspective, diving into why people may not like us and how we can respond with wisdom and clarity. Stoicism teaches us that emotions like disdain or antipathy often arise from misunderstandings, personal struggles, and a lack of empathy. Through the lens of this ancient philosophy, we'll uncover 7 core reasons behind why someone might not like you and how to transform that negativity into personal growth. If you're seeking deeper insights into human dynamics and want to turn challenging interactions into opportunities for self-improvement, this video is for you. But before we dive in, like this video, and if you're new here, subscribe for more in-depth Stoic wisdom and leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," so we can welcome you personally. 1. Mutual misunderstanding. Sometimes people start to dislike others for reasons that aren't immediately clear. This often stems from a failure to communicate effectively or see things from the other person's perspective. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, reminds us to embrace understanding and acceptance. It challenges us to examine misunderstandings from a different angle. In everyday interactions, we're quick to form judgments based on our own perceptions, which are influenced by past experiences, beliefs, and biases. This can create confusion or conflict when someone else sees the world differently. Stoicism encourages us to first seek to understand others before demanding that they understand us. It's about truly listening, not just waiting for our turn to speak. By taking a moment to step into someone else's shoes, we can gain insight into why they think or act the way they do. This doesn't mean we have to agree with them, but it does help foster respect and reduce feelings of animosity. Additionally, Stoicism reminds us that our emotions and thoughts are not fixed. What we feel today may not hold the same weight tomorrow. By embracing this mindset, we become more open-minded about the reasons behind other people's behaviors. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages self-reflection. Sometimes we are contributing to misunderstandings without realizing it. Becoming more self-aware helps us recognize and address our role in creating tension. To resolve misunderstandings, it's essential to listen more, remain open-minded, and reflect on our own actions. By applying these Stoic principles, we not only improve our relationships, but also cultivate personal wisdom and emotional resilience. This deeper understanding is key to navigating the complexities of human relationships, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and deeper connections. Let's dive deeper into this transformative journey of insight and growth. 2. Envy or jealousy. Envy and jealousy are closely related, yet they manifest differently. Envy arises when we desire something someone else has, while jealousy is the fear of losing something, like love or attention, to someone else. Both of these emotions can cause people to dislike you, sometimes without you even realizing it. From a Stoic perspective, these emotions stem from placing too much value on external things outside of our control. This includes success, possessions, relationships, or the approval of others. Stoicism teaches that true inner peace and happiness come from focusing on our virtues, inner goodness, and actions, rather than relying on external validation. When others see you achieving what they desire or possessing things they wish they had, it can trigger feelings of inadequacy or dissatisfaction within themselves. This leads to envy or jealousy, which can manifest as resentment or distance. However, as Stoicism suggests, it's crucial to recognize that these emotions are not really about you personally. They're often a reflection of the other person's struggles with their own self-worth or unhappiness with their life circumstances. Stoic wisdom encourages us to empathize with those who may feel envious or jealous of us. Instead of taking it personally, we should approach the situation with kindness and understanding, knowing that their feelings are rooted in their own challenges. Moreover, Stoicism advises humility. Constantly flaunting your successes or boasting about wealth or accomplishments can unintentionally stir feelings of jealousy in others. Being mindful of how you present yourself, especially in conversations about your achievements, can reduce the likelihood of sparking envy. Sharing your struggles, vulnerabilities, or moments of failure can make your life more relatable and lessen the chance of being envied from an outsider's perspective. In essence, dealing with envy or jealousy is about striking a balance between understanding how your actions and words impact others and not internalizing their negative emotions. By practicing Stoic principles, we can better manage these complex feelings, both within ourselves and in others, leading to more genuine, balanced, and harmonious relationships. Differences in values. At the heart of many interpersonal conflicts and tensions lies a fundamental clash of values. Values represent the core principles and beliefs that guide our decisions, actions, and perceptions of right and wrong. These values are shaped by various factors such as our upbringing, cultural background, life experiences, and personal education. Stoicism, with its focus on virtue and personal ethics, offers profound insights into how these differing values can cause misunderstandings, dislike, or even conflict. When two people possess contrasting values, it can create a barrier to mutual understanding. For example, imagine one person places immense importance on independence, believing that self-reliance and individual effort are key to success. Meanwhile, another person may deeply value collaboration and collective support, prioritizing teamwork and shared responsibilities. When these two perspectives clash, it can lead to tension, frustration, and a lack of empathy between the individuals. Stoicism encourages us to recognize that such differences in values are inevitable. The Stoic philosophy teaches that just as we hold certain beliefs and principles, others are entitled to theirs as well. Instead of becoming frustrated or upset when values don't align, Stoicism advises us to approach these situations with acceptance, understanding that we cannot change others' beliefs or force them to see things our way. The only thing within our control is how we react. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of living according to our own virtues: wisdom, fairness, courage, and temperance, regardless of external circumstances. By focusing on embodying these virtues, we can set a positive example for others without engaging in heated arguments or trying to force changes in their values. Our actions can influence others more effectively than confrontational debates ever could. Furthermore, Stoicism suggests that open dialogue is key. Engaging in respectful conversations about differing values can foster greater understanding and empathy. While we may not always reach agreement, these discussions create space for mutual respect and coexistence. Understanding the reasoning behind others' values and being able to explain our own paves the way for more harmonious relationships, even in the face of disagreement. In conclusion, navigating differences in values requires self-awareness, respect for diversity, and a commitment to personal virtues. By applying Stoic principles, we can bridge these divides, fostering more meaningful connections with others and promoting peaceful coexistence despite our differences. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into understanding 7 reasons why people dislike you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you have not, to support our channel. Projection. Projection is a psychological defense mechanism where a person unconsciously attributes their own unwanted thoughts, emotions, or traits to someone else. This often leads to misunderstandings and conflicts in relationships, as people may develop unwarranted dislike toward others, not because of what those individuals have done, but due to their own internal struggles. Stoicism, with its strong emphasis on self-awareness and introspection, provides a valuable framework for understanding and managing this phenomenon. From a Stoic perspective, our emotional reactions to others often reveal more about what's happening inside us than about the other person's actual behavior. For example, if someone dislikes you or behaves negatively toward you, it may not be a reflection of your actions, but rather a projection of their own fears, insecurities, or unresolved issues. Their outward hostility could stem from something deeply personal, unrelated to you, but instead tied to their inner turmoil. Stoicism encourages several key approaches to managing projection. First, it advocates for a deep level of self-examination. This means regularly reflecting on our own thoughts and emotions to determine if we are projecting our issues onto others, or if someone else's negative behavior is a result of their own projection. By cultivating this level of self-awareness, we gain the ability to control our reactions, ensuring that we don't retaliate or misinterpret the situation. Second, Stoicism teaches us to respond with empathy and understanding. When we recognize that someone's negative behavior may be rooted in their own struggles, we can choose not to take it personally. Instead of becoming defensive, we approach the situation with compassion, knowing that their actions may stem from pain or frustration unrelated to us. This mindset allows us to stay calm and grounded, avoiding unnecessary emotional turbulence. Additionally, Stoicism values open and honest communication. If we feel that someone is unfairly blaming or projecting onto us, Stoicism encourages addressing the situation in a respectful and thoughtful manner. Engaging in a sincere conversation can help clear up misunderstandings, paving the way for more meaningful connections and resolving conflicts at their core. In short, dealing with projection from a Stoic perspective involves being mindful of our own thoughts and emotions, showing compassion for others' struggles, and embracing honest communication. By adopting this approach, we not only navigate the complexities of projection, but also foster stronger, healthier relationships, grounded in empathy and understanding. Rumors or gossip. In social groups, rumors and gossip can spread rapidly, much like wildfire, often distorting perceptions and leading to misunderstandings. They can influence how we view others and even cause us to feel anger or frustration towards someone for reasons that are not entirely justified. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on virtue, self-control, and rational thinking, offers powerful tools to help us navigate these situations with grace and wisdom. From a Stoic perspective, the key to dealing with gossip is to maintain inner peace and rationality, especially when faced with external disturbances. Rather than getting swept up in the emotional whirlwind of rumors, Stoicism encourages us to remain calm and composed. When we hear gossip, the Stoic approach advises us to take a step back and assess the situation logically. This helps prevent impulsive reactions based on hearsay and ensures that we remain grounded. One core tenet of Stoicism is the idea that we should reflect on why gossip affects us so deeply. Often it's because we place too much value on the opinions of others, seeking validation from external sources rather than relying on our own sense of worth. Stoicism teaches that true self-esteem should be built on our internal virtues, qualities like honesty, integrity, and moral character, rather than on the ever-changing judgments of society. By focusing on who we are rather than what others think of us, we can free ourselves from the emotional sway of gossip and rumors. Additionally, Stoicism encourages us to respond to gossip with empathy and understanding, rather than anger or retaliation. When we recognize that people who spread rumors may be motivated by their own insecurities or a desire for social acceptance, we can approach the situation with compassion. This doesn't mean we condone the behavior, but it allows us to diffuse tensions and avoid escalating conflicts. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of investigating the truthfulness of any information before reacting. Instead of letting rumors dictate our actions, Stoics advocate for verifying the facts and considering the source. This rational approach not only helps prevent the spread of false information, but also protects our own reputation and relationships from being harmed by misinformation. In essence, navigating the complex world of rumors and gossip requires a balance of self-reflection, empathy, and rationality. By applying Stoic principles, we can preserve our composure, maintain our moral integrity, and handle these potentially damaging social dynamics with grace and wisdom. 6. Fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown is a deep-rooted instinct that affects how we interact with people and handle unfamiliar situations. It arises when we're uncertain about something new, and this uncertainty can lead us to mistrust or dislike others without valid reasons. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy grounded in logic and emotional discipline, offers valuable insights on how to manage and overcome this fear by guiding us to approach it with reason and self-awareness. At its core, Stoicism teaches that much of our fear stems from a lack of understanding or from anticipating the worst possible outcome. When we encounter someone or something unfamiliar, our natural reaction may be to avoid or mistrust it simply because it doesn't fit within our comfort zone. This initial discomfort is a common human response to uncertainty, but Stoicism urges us to resist this impulse by viewing the unknown as an opportunity for growth and learning. Instead of fearing what we don't know, Stoicism encourages us to embrace all experiences, including those that challenge our familiar ways of thinking. By approaching unfamiliar people or situations with curiosity rather than suspicion, we can open ourselves up to new perspectives and insights. Stoicism also teaches us to consider potential negative outcomes, not to dwell on them, but to remind ourselves that the unknown might not be as bad as we imagine. This practice, known as premeditatio malorum, preparation for adversity, helps reduce the fear of uncertainty by allowing us to see that even the worst-case scenario is often manageable. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and recognizing our biases. When we understand the root of our fear and question why we feel uneasy about the unknown, we begin to dismantle the irrational thoughts that fuel this fear. This involves being honest with ourselves about our assumptions and opening our minds to new possibilities. Ultimately, dealing with the fear of the unknown through Stoic principles involves embracing change, analyzing our fears with reason, and developing a deeper understanding of ourselves. By doing so, we can gradually let go of our biases and irrational fears, leading to more meaningful connections with others and a greater sense of personal growth. 7. Past conflicts. Past conflicts, whether resolved or not, can linger in people's minds, affecting how they perceive and interact with one another. These unresolved issues often leave behind negative emotions such as anger, resentment, or distrust, which can continue to strain relationships long after the conflict has ended. Stoicism, with its emphasis on forgiveness and living in the present moment, offers a powerful framework for addressing and healing from past conflicts. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the importance of focusing on what is happening right now and what we can control. According to Stoicism, holding on to past conflicts is unproductive because the past is beyond our control. It cannot be changed. By dwelling on past wrongs, we only burden ourselves with emotions that prolong suffering and inhibit personal growth. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to accept the past for what it is, learn from it, and move forward. This means letting go of grudges and focusing on how we can become better, wiser individuals, rather than allowing old conflicts to define our present interactions. Another important Stoic principle is the acknowledgement that everyone makes mistakes, ourselves included. Reflecting on past conflicts with empathy and understanding allows us to see the situation from multiple perspectives, which can lead to greater insight and potentially pave the way for reconciliation. Recognizing our own flaws helps cultivate humility, while understanding the imperfections of others fosters compassion. This shift in mindset can diffuse lingering tensions and create opportunities for healing. Stoicism also stresses the importance of open and respectful communication when dealing with past conflicts that continue to affect relationships. By addressing these issues with kindness and honesty, we can create a dialogue that leads to resolution, rather than allowing past disagreements to fester in silence. In summary, Stoic philosophy teaches us that letting go of past conflicts, understanding that everyone, including ourselves, makes mistakes, and maintaining open communication are key to moving forward. By applying these principles, we can overcome old disagreements and foster stronger, healthier relationships. Understanding how past conflicts shape our interactions helps us create more harmonious connections, promoting emotional growth and peace. I genuinely hope that the insights shared here have been helpful to you. Reaching this point in the video shows a true commitment to personal growth and improvement, which is something to be proud of. If you found value in the content, I encourage you to leave a comment below. Unsure of what to write? Simply comment "I sub" to let me know you made it to the end. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, now is the perfect time to join our community. By subscribing, you'll stay connected and continue learning valuable tips that can enhance your life and relationships. Thank you for your attention, and until we meet again, remember to keep striving to improve and grow. Stay strong.